everyone, and welcome to another episode of Two Crones and a Book with your host, Chell and
Annette!
Annette. You may have noticed we've changed our artwork. It's new year, new us. Yeah.
Yes.
We also decided in a conversation that we wanted to kind of mix things up a little bit and get a greater, broader exposure to things and be a little bit more random.
Yeah.
Didn't we, Annette? Yeah.
We
So
thrive on chaos.
we do thrive on chaos. We are our best people in chaos.
Yeah, absolutely.
When everything's calm, we just sit there rocking, thinking something's going to happen. Anyway, we're digressing. So, along with the new artwork, what we wanted to do is try something called book bingo.
Woo! Yes.
Woo! Basically, it's where we've got a little chart. If you want a copy of what we're working through this year, just email us and we will email it back to you in PDF.
Yep.
But it's where we're going to be working through a table, basically a bingo card, very brief, small bingo card, only 8. We didn't want to overcommit.
Yeah.
And it's random shit that we are going to go and read.
Yes.
So we also decided along with that we are going to read separate books.
I
So
know.
we're going to share the bingo prompt, for want of a better phrase.
Yep.
We're then going to go away and read a book based on that prompt, and then we're going to come back and try and sell that book or warn about that book to the other person.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this, and if like Shell said, if you want to play along at home, we can just happily send you the PDF, or if you want us, we could share it on socials. We probably will do one way or another, but yeah, this is going to be so much fun, Shell. I'm so looking forward to this.
I'm kind of looking forward to it as well. Now, in conjunction with us reading different books, the only out of the rule is it can be any book in any format. It can be any length unless specified otherwise, but only one book can be used per category.
Yes.
So this isn't where we can read one book and then go, actually, that fits 4 categories. It's got to be a separate book, each category.
Damn it.
Now, yeah, I know. The ones that we've got so far is a book set in a place you've never visited, a book recommended by someone you know, a book published in a decade before you were born, a book with a colour in the title, a book chosen purely because the cover intrigued you, a book under 200 pages, a book that's been in on your to-be-read shelf for far too long, and a book that feels outside your usual reading. It's not very many, but it should keep us on our toes. This episode, we're starting off with a book under 200 pages.
Yeah, we did we randomised the number last week to get us prepared for it, and this is very lucky we landed on this one because it comes in very
really lucky.
So lucky. Oh my god, could have ended up being like Karen Comfort or something, and I would have shot a brick, you know.
You have to read Karen Comfort, mate. You have to read it.
I will, but the size of it, Shell.
It's a little bit meaty.
It did. Holy shit, it's the whole cavalry. What are you talking about, meaty?
Yeah, because the other one I want you to read is Swan Song. But we're digressing.
My jaw just hit the floor for all you audio listeners.
They're worth it. Anyway, okay, we're digressing.
Yeah.
So, this episode is book bingo. We won't give you the spiel every time. That was a one-off spiel to try and loop you into our forward thinking.
Yeah.
We are doing a book under 200 pages. Annette, my love, what did you do?
Well, Shell, the book I went with was one that I've actually been dying to read for absolutely ages. It's been on many lists that I've had. I put it off, but I finally done it, and I have read A Short Stay in Hell by Steven L Peck.
Yes, you have been rattling on about that, haven't you?
Yes, I've been really wanting to do this for so long. I'd seen a couple of recommendations about it. I didn't really go too far into it. I mean, the cover art alone kind of gives you an idea of what it might be about.
Yep.
Absolutely stunning cover, by the way. It looks very kind of Alfred Hitchcock-esque in its appearance.
Yes.
So, and it's like 2 rows of massive bookshelves and a body between them. So, yeah, I mean, that cover alone, gorgeous. need to read.
It was sold, was it? It sold it to you.
Absolutely.
So you should have saved that for one of the other ones, which was a book that intrigued you.
Well, see, and again, it could have been on the TBR list, but you won't let me put them in all those categories, so there.
Nope, and that rule was written specifically for you.
She knows me too well.
Yeah, I know. By the end of the year, I'd be like, mate, I'm bored of talking about that book now.
But it was good. So the release date of this book was 6th of the 6th, 2012.
Yep.
I listened to the audible version, which clocks in at 2 hours and 42 minutes.
Yep.
It has 120 pages long to read the book, so really nice and bite size, which honestly doesn't fit the expanse of what this book really is. So I'll give you the synopsis.
Please.
An ordinary family man, geologist and Mormon, Soren Johnson, has always believed he'll be reunited with his loved ones after death in an eternal hereafter. Then he dies. Soren wakes to find himself cast by a god he has never heard of into a hell whose dimensions he can barely grasp. A vast library he can only escape from by finding the book that contains the story of his life. In this haunting existential novella, author, philosopher and ecologist Steven L Peck explores a subversive vision of eternity, taking the reader on a journey through the afterlife of a world where everything everyone believes in turns out to be wrong. So, yeah. I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed this book.
Yay!
I did. I absolutely loved it. Now, I will say there are segments of this where it deals with like mathematical equations. There's some language that are just a bit beyond me. And
right, okay.
I can happily, admit that. So when it first started, there was language being used, and you've got to remember this is the language of somebody who has been in this place for beyond an eternity.
Yes.
Beyond light years, beyond eons. He has been living in this, so you can understand the language can be a bit chewy for me, I would say.
Yep.
But it doesn't stay like that. Because that's how he seems to talk at the beginning. But at the beginning, he's still searching, and he sat down and he's found a book, and that this is what he is reading from. So, and then from there you find out the story. So he arrives in hell. He's like in a waiting room with several other people. There is what we would perceive to be a demon sat in a chair, and behind him is like, it looks like the lake of fire and bodies burning.
Right. Yeah.
And one of the men stands up and says, I'm not supposed to be here. I've been a good man. I was a husband, father. Member of my church all the time. I'm supposed to be in heaven. And the demon asks him, well, what was your faith? And he says, I was evangelical Christian. He goes, well, it was the wrong faith. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
So that's why, and the entitlement and all that. So,
yeah.
And so they all slowly find, somebody then asks, well, what is the one true religion? And they say, what's the name of it? I can never remember it off the top of my head. Oh, again, I have to pronounce it. Zoroastrianism, which is like an ancient, like kind of Iranian religion. Is very, very small. I don't even know if it's practiced anywhere anymore. It's that ancient a religion. And the whole idea is that when you get sent to hell, it's not really a hell. Because he says those people in the lake of fire, they're actors. They're going to go on their lunch in like a few minutes.
They're going to go on their lunch.
It's not really hell. It's because it's not eternity that you'll stay here. You can get out. You just have to perform a task before you do it.
Yep.
So he sends them off to personalized things that matter to them, and our character Soren was very much into reading books, so he gets sent to this library. But it turns out this library is no ordinary library, because it is very much like the Library of Babel.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, the Library of Babel it's from or Babel, I'm not sure. Sorry, my pronunciation. Was this? It was a short in a story where there was a library that had like hexagonal rooms with like 4 bookshelves on all. It had like a latrine, I think somewhere to eat and somewhere to sleep.
Yep.
And then, but it was connected then to another room. It was multiple hexagonal rooms that went on forever. And the idea was that it would have every book ever written in and in so many characters, pages, and formats.
Yeah.
So, but in this version, you've got to remember you're in hell.
Yeah.
So, the library contains every book that can be possibly written on 410 pages with 40 lines of 80 characters on each page, right? And that could be like half of like the, I don't know, say like the Bible would be more than that. So the Bible would be in multiple books, but you would have to find the right combination of books.
Yep. Yep.
So what Soren is tasked to do is to find the story of his life. Yep. But everything must be written because he's as well as being given the fact that they're restored back to their physical peak of health, they're also given eidetic memory. So he can remember every single moment of his life, and he has to find the book that correlates that. But it has to be how he remembers it. And you've got to think these books are beyond infinity. So there could be versions where it was his life story through the vision of an ant. It could be all like a book about all full stops. It could be anything. It
sounds complex.
Yeah. It's like beyond the imagination. Anything you can imagine and beyond that.
Yep.
But you have to find this specific book, and if you find it, you can get out of hell.
Okay. So it's basically a mission to get out of hell. He's doing like an epic crystal maze challenge to get out of hell.
Yeah. There's so much that happens again in such a short amount of time. So he like ends up having relationships. There's these things called they have vending machines that you can get anything you want out of it. So he would like people would order the favorite food. It would be there certain time of night. It all goes off. Books get reset, and you know you have to start again. He challenges. He's there for like I think it was over when he was over 1,000 years. He'd been there, and he orders himself a cup of coffee. So that's like breaking his faith. Because Mormons don't do that. But then somebody realised you could get alcohol, so they all let people go up on like a drinking bender, and he doesn't want to be around it, so he goes walking for 1,000 miles to see if he can find the end. And it's like he got bored after 1,000 years and had to walk back again.
This sounds like a nightmare.
It is, because this is literal hell. And then by the time he gets back, this is 2,000 years later, and there's been like an evil death cult has come up out of nowhere, and so I'm not going to spoil the ending or anything like that, but it's and as you're going on, it seems at the beginning that like it seems somewhat achievable. Somebody suggests it might only be like take you like 10 years or something like that. 10 years, that's no. It's and as you're reading on, you're seeing how bigger and bigger and bigger this task is, and it's like surely it's impossible. It's not. It's not impossible. There has to be an end to something.
Yeah.
But this man, as I say, has been there for eons.
And you'd recommend it? It sounds. I mean, all of that in like under 200 pages.
Yeah, it's crazy good. It's so good. As I said, I get a bit confused with because they have mathematical equations and stuff involved in it, and my brain can't. It's not kind of math I've ever experienced before. But for those that will understand it, I think we'll find that probably the most terrifying element. If I'm getting my thinking in the right kind of space, it's definitely like existential horror. It's not the type I would you wouldn't think to add as a horror book. It seems very much faith-based and all that, and actually when you do get into it, it's like, my God, this is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
You say this isn't hell. This is probably the worst kind of hell I could think of.
So it might be one for me to add to my list then.
Honestly, I 100% recommend and give it a go. As it's only 2 hours, 42, I think I said.
Yeah.
120 pages. You'll bash that out in a night, no problem.
Just another sleepless night.
Yes. I'm wishing more insomnia upon you.
Thanks.
But yeah, no, definitely, I 100% recommend it. It was so enthralling. Yeah, and I got it done with like doing bits of a lot of stopping and standing, listening to bits like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's a sign of a good book though, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. If it stops you in your tracks every so often and it gives you that pit in your stomach, unexpected dread that you didn't see coming, that I love. It's like, oh, that got me in the gut.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you did quite well. I took a different direction.
Wait a minute. Did you guess a bloody magazine or something? What did you?
Yeah, Cross Stitch Weekly.
Woman's Own. People magazine.
No, I went with something a lot lighter than what you said. But I mean, your one sounds really good. I'll definitely add that to the list.
Yeah.
And I'm from what you've already said, it sounds like it's really packing a punch for something that's so small.
Yes.
So well up for that. I took a different direction. So with my short stuff, I like. Now I want to use the word trashy or junk, but it's not trash and it's not junk. It's more like food, horror food for the soul. It's like pulp.
Yeah, I was going to say like pulp. Yeah.
And I read something that was called, well, first of all, I have to confess, I went 14 pages over because it was 214 pages.
No, so don't count. Sorry. End of episode. Done, done, done.
Well, I did do another one that was 144 pages, but I wanted to talk about Shitshow.
Oh my God, you've been talking about this one. You need to read it. Send me images. Do you want to do it?
I think you'd really like it. So it's called Shitshow. It is by Chris Panatier. Hopefully I've said that correctly. Panatier. It's got a gorgeous, lovely 90s point horror-ish cover vibe to it. The synopsis, so it was 214 pages. I put my hands up. Sorry, I went 14 pages over.
Sorry, we'll let it go this time. We'll let it slide. We'll let it slide.
I only get half my bingo slot covered, yeah?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
It was published in September 25. I'm going to read you the synopsis.
Yeah.
Latrine technician versus dark carnival.
Oh.
Yep. After his mother is diagnosed with dementia, Sunday McWhorter needs a job with flexible hours and a company vehicle. It just so happens that the local porta potty company is hiring. The job stinks, but it's a solid paycheck that allows Sunday to take care of his mum. Everything goes smoothly until autumn and the beginning of the county fair season, when people start going missing and body parts start being found inside the very tanks of the porta potty Sunday's charged with cleaning. Is there a serial killer? Is it a human trafficking ring? An epidemic of haunted toilets? Sunday finds out the hard way when the simple job of vacuuming sewerage becomes a tussle between worlds. Ooh, I loved it. It was great. So it was glorious, unhinged. It was sharp, weird, clever. There's some really good dark humor in there. It's a really consistent pacing. So what I'm liking about these shorter books that we've been picking up and doing is there's very little fluff.
Yes.
You know, like it's once it gets going and it's just dum 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 dum.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically the synopsis says people start going missing and parts of the body are being found in the carnival porta potties, so the toilets, to the point where right at the beginning he's hoovering one out because they vacuum them out, don't they? And he finds a face, a human face.
Oh!
Sucked up. Yeah.
Oh!
Then, for some reason, the police won't take the porta potty as evidence. They make him take it because they don't want to take chain of custody. So he ends up with his porta potty at his house. and his mum with dementia goes wandering in,
Yeah.
and doesn't come back out.
Oh
Oh no, oh no. It's got a little bit of 80s, 90s it vibes,
no. Yeah.
It's not it. There isn't a Pennywise in it. It's not the clown down the drain. There's no kids in it. It's adults in it.
Yeah.
But it was good. I think this is potentially an undersold legend. There's a character in it called Miss Poppy,
Yeah.
and she is absolutely amazing. She's basically his neighbour. She's a black lady who rides around on this Moby scooter, smoking cigars and drinking too much. And I would love a book just on her. When you're just so taken with the character,
Oh.
you're just like, yeah. It was really good. It basically, I don't want to spoil it, but the gist of it is once the mum goes missing, which is right at the beginning, he goes on a mission to try and find out what it is. He's using geotags in his toilets. There's loads of other people at other carnivals going missing. The police think it's him for a little bit, but we know that it isn't him. There is some trippy shit with a carnival bunny teddy thing. Yeah, I'd recommend it. It's so he's so practical in it,
Yeah.
in his determination. Like, he decides that he's going to try and go down the porta potty to get to wherever these people are going, because
Yeah.
he's convinced that he borrows a scuba suit, but the scuba suit off of his mate is too small. So he ends up like with this scuba suit up around his knees, and when he does make it through whatever this portal thing is to wherever it is he's going, which I won't share with you, he realizes that it's not that wetsuits are waterproof. It's that so it doesn't stop stuff from coming in, which was his original plan.
Oh.
Yeah. It's more about thermal control and protection. Yeah, it was I liked it. I think that you would really enjoy this. I think there's the right level of gore, uncomfortable, icky,
Yeah.
because you find out when you do get to a place, you find out that the people who have been taken are basically being forced to work somewhere, and there are rides, but each of those rides is not your normal ride. Like, there's a greater one that's grating skin off and stuff like that. This is right, yeah, this is right up your street. She's making faces.
Oh.
So I recommend. I'm going to be looking out for this guy again.
Yeah.
Guy, girl, assuming it's guy. Yeah, love it. And to tell you how good it is, looking at Goodreads at the moment, it's got 5 stars.
Wow.
Yeah. Now,
That's
normally I
impressive.
don't put much. I don't let them sway me, but I'm noticing that after the fact, and I would agree completely. It's great. Love it. Definite one for anyone who is a Stephen King fan. Like
Wow.
it.
And
Read it. Loved it.
I find it so funny when you think about these two books that we've covered once again. I would have 100% picked you for the one that I read and vice versa.
Yeah, you think we'd bring the opposites to the table. I'd have
Yeah.
brought yours and you'd have brought mine. Yeah.
It's, oh my word. We've been doing this far too long.
We have been doing it. We're obviously having an influence on each other.
I don't know who's better off for it though.
Babe, we're both crazy. Neither of us is better off for it. All we're doing is adding more colour to our crazy. That's all we're doing.
All the colours of the crazy rainbow. I love it.
Yeah, we're not balancing each other out, or being positive mental health influence. We're just adding more colour and more sparkle to our crazy.
Oh my god, that so fits in with our new look as well.
Yay!
Oh my god, because it's all the colours. That's kismet, that.
We did all right. We were lucky. We both landed on one that we really enjoyed.
Yes, absolutely.
That's our first bingo notch out of the way, even though I went 14 pages over. I'll try not to next time. What do you want to roll the dice? Do you want to pick our next one? What are we going to do next? What bingo one are we going to do next? So we'll do a ramble. Our next episode will be a ramble.
Yeah.
But what's our next bingo one? So if anyone who wants to tag along can.
Should we do a number generator? I don't have a dice. Right, so we've done the random roll. Number 6. What is number 6? I don't have the card up. Oh my word. I'm so excited, Chell. What is it? Have you got it up?
Almost.
With such professionals.
A book chosen purely because the cover intrigued you.
Ooh. And does it have? All these must be new or ones we haven't done, isn't it?
They've all got to be new. There's no recycling allowed.
Right, she puts back Horror Store. There goes all the Grady Hendrix to one side. Damn it.
Yeah, no, it's got to be a new one. It's got to be new.
Right, okay. I know. Oh God, do I dare go into the cupboard full of books that I haven't yet to read?
Oh, don't forget.
Yes.
You've got a while, so you're not going to be put off by size.
No, I'm put off by the mess that's the cupboard full of books.
The mess that's the cupboard.
My own personal hell.
What? Yeah. Don't tell me. Don't tell me what you're going to do.
No.
Dazzle me.
Oh, I'm so excited.
It should be pretty cool, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Awesome. Right. Well, guys, thank you so much for listening. Hope you've enjoyed this. You know where to catch us on the usuals. Keep an eye out. We might have something popping up on YouTube in the future. Not sure. All depends. If we can work out modern technology.
We so calm.
No, it can understand us and we can't understand it, but somehow we're still here with y'all. So anyway, thank you so much for listening, guys, and we will catch you on the next one.
We will, and just want to quickly add, if anyone else has got any recommendations for anything that's around the 200-page marks, we've got a bit of a passion on those at the moment. Please drop it in the comments on Spotify.
Yeah, absolutely. Or if not, anywhere you can find us, we will find those comments because we love reading them.